Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
I have retired about 15 years ago, and my husband and I travel constantly. This is the first time we've done a barge trip, although we have done other cruises. We selected coming down the canal to VID because we have seen many other parts of France and decided that Languedoc was an area we had not been to. And we ended up choosing the barge that we are on because it appeared to be one of the more deluxe barges that our friends and we could enjoy.
And tell me more about your experience here on the Alegria and what it's been like since you embarked.
We were picked up at the train in Béziers, and our captain, Olivier, has been wonderful in not only taking us down the barge, but serving as our tour guide, our sommelier, our driver. We have been to several towns on the barge where we've gotten off and toured around. We've also been taken to a local winery where he was friends with the winemaker. We've been to a couple of the small towns up in the hill country nearby, and we expect that we will continue to have several days more of these little interim stops between the wonderful floating time and doing nothing more than we wanted to on the barge.
And tell me more about the cuisine and the food and the wine and the experiences you've had with that.
The cuisine on the barge has proven to be beyond our wildest dreams. We certainly were able to look at sample menus before we made our selection of which barge we would go on, but the chef has produced absolutely outstanding meals, whether it be the breakfasts, which are very extensive continental breakfasts with everything from the latest in fresh fruit, such as the cherries that were in the market yesterday morning, or the apricots that we saw when we went to the market with her. We've had all kinds of fresh croissants and beautiful fresh baguettes for breakfast, fresh yogurt, and so on. The lunches are multi-course meals with more wine than we probably should drink, but we've enjoyed every minute of it. She tends to produce very tasty meals that are quite creative, and yet the portions are of modest size and have allowed us to eat our hearts out without ending up eating too much. Dinner is again a multi-course meal. We've had our option as to whether we've eaten indoors or outdoors for each of these meals, and Olivier, the captain, has always come around to talk us through the wines, to explain why he has chosen to serve the wines that he has with each meal. So we've learned a lot about wine, and we know quite a bit about wine, but we have learned much more about these Languedoc wines by letting him make the choice and then explain to us what was interesting and unusual about the wines that we've had. So we feel like we've had more wonderful French cheese and French wine than we could have ever dreamt we would have in one short week.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you.